Doughty for Glenn McCrory's Voice of Boxing with up-and-coming flyweight sensation Harvey Horn. How are you doing today?
Good, thanks, Ben. Yourself?
Very good, thanks. So, Harvey, at the minute, you're a decorated amateur, as Coach Mark Tibbs explained to me, and you've done what's expected of you so far in getting to 4-0. You're next out on the 8th of March at the iconic venue, the Royal Albert Hall. Does that mean something to you in terms of boxing history?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, everyone you speak to who's been involved in boxing, who's had a go at the Albert Hall or been to the Albert Hall to watch the boxing, says it's an iconic venue. They say you walk in there, it's like being in a Coliseum, like you're going to battle. And I think I'm really going to thrive in that sort of situation. I'm going to see it, I'm going to look out, see everyone in there, looking down, I'm going to get ready for war, take the geez's head off.
At this stage of your development, you often don't know who you're fighting, and even if you do get a name, that's subject to change because you're in a building blocks process. Lighter weight fighters like yourself tend to move up a little quicker, mature a little quicker perhaps, with more opportunities. How long do you think you're going to be in this phase before we get to approaching title level?
I'll be honest, I feel like I've been boxing at such a high level for a good few years now. I feel like I'm ready for the title. The only thing that I've got to adjust to is the rounds. And obviously, these are mature men in front of me. I'm still a boy in boxing terms. So I feel like technically and ability-wise, I'm more than ready for title level. But it's just got that little bit more mature and get through the 6 rounds, get through the 8 rounds, and then when we do it title level, I'm sure I'll be blowing them away.
Any of your 4 fights to date in a paid ranks, would you describe any of them as tough at this stage, or is it?
Yeah, I mean, tough as in, maybe the last one I would say is a little bit tough, but that was because the sort of odds weren't stacked in my favour. I was giving away a lot of weight, giving away quite a lot of size, because I'm a big flyweight, and I think the geezer must have come in about featherweight, something like that. And I have to take these fights because, like I said, there's not many people around at my weight. So I took the opportunity very last minute because I had a fight pulled the week before in Brentwood. Okay. So I had about 3 days notice, jumped in there, and that was tough mentally, getting myself ready for it, getting myself up for it after suffering a bit of a knockback from not being pulled out. So that was tough, but apart from that, I mean, technically wise, without blowing too much smoke up myself, I feel like it hasn't really been much of a test so far now.
Were you inspired by the success at the end of the year of Charlie Edwards in the WBC title?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Like I said, me and Sonny have got a little bit of a thing going on. That's going to end up. That's going to happen at some point. There's a lot of interest.
Collision course.
Yeah, there's a lot of interest in that fight. So that'll happen at some point. But now all of a sudden, Charlie's back in play, and he won that won the WBC against Rosales. Good. I mean, he won it. He did win it. He won the belt, and it has inspired me a little bit because it just shows that. I mean. What inspired me the most of him is he lost that fight against which was too early. It was too early in my opinion. He shouldn't have took that. But he lost that fight and the way he bounced back from it. And I've got to take me out off to him. I haven't been back and forwards with him, but he's got to take me out off to him, and he's gone and done it. Yeah.
I mean, you talk about there's a bit of rivalry with Sonny Edwards, and you see that maturing into a big domestic clash down the line. Are you similar to Sonny in any way? He's very kind of. Unorthodox and sort of flashy, you know, a little bit touches of Willie Pep, although I don't want to reach for the superlatives at this stage. Are you a bit like that? Because I haven't actually seen you. I was as an amateur. I'm starting to develop a bit more into a pro sort of style. I mean, that I had to leave that behind a little bit. I've still got that because that's what's won me all them titles. That's what's got me to where I am. The flair.
As an amateur, the flair and my natural ability, my natural reactions has got me to that point. So the main thing that Mark has been teaching me. He's just proing me up. He's keeping all the things that make me me, but I'm also adding strings to my arsenal.
And you get that with Mark Tibbs, and obviously, I mean, Jimmy Tibbs, legendary coach. He's always in the back. And Mark trains his own fighters. I'm very aware of that. But you get the ambience of Jimmy and the Stardust, of course.
Of course, definitely. Yeah, I mean, I mainly feel it when I'm coming out to fight, and I look behind me, and I'm looking at this geezer in front of me, and I'm thinking, I've got Mark behind me, I've got Jimmy behind me, I've got Sonny behind me, SSC card. I just think I'm unstoppable when I get in. I feel unstoppable, and you do feel that aura, and I'm sure the opponent must feel it as well. Looking at that corner, they must feel a little bit like,
It's plain as you sit before me today that you're a good talker. Not a bad looking lad either. Do you think you might have some of that crossover appeal? Because when you're a smaller guy, you don't tend to have that crossover stardom as an option because it's just one of them, life's unfair to smaller guys. But do you feel that you could be a breakout kind of star, everything being equal?
My mum says so. I think I would like to be. Like I said, I was actually discussing with Mark today. I've always wanted to go into like TV presenting. It's always been my sort of game. And I like talking on the camera. I like talking. I'm quite comfortable, and I'm a little bit of a character. So I feel like I bring something a little bit different to that sort of game. So it would be nice to do my thing as a pro, and then hopefully go down that route afterwards.
Well, it's early days so far. I'll be watching with a very avid, interested eye. In the meantime, best of luck next time out.
Ben, thank you very much.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you.